Okay, so I'm going to play a video to you now, and it is basically a man saying his thoughts on marriage. Basically, marriage wasn't on his agenda, and if he was with somebody who wanted to get married, then this is how it would play out. And now these girls have reacted to what he said, and I want you to just look at the reaction, because I'm going to play the video to you, and then we're going to chop it up. I want you to look at their reaction, because this is all UK, this is all the United Kingdom, should I say. So if you're not from the UK and you are thinking of coming here to find a wife, good luck.
So you do want to get married at some point?
No. I would get married, but like that's not on my agenda. But if this is the thing, like this is what I don't get about girls. You don't want to get married, yeah? Like there's like this taboo thing about proposing, but I don't like. You see, when I was a little boy,
he doesn't want to get on his knee.
On my list of things that I wanted to do, and now I'm an adult.
So lucky.
It's still not, but I'm open to it. So if I got a babes and she wants to get married, she can propose and we can get married.
Huh?
So now listen to me pussy clap good.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. I want to
I'm
leave.
not proposing to nobody because that's not on my agenda.
Wow. It's just screaming. It's just screaming.
Wow.
Do you know what? But each their own.
Wow.
All my feelings for him has gone.
So many things just came at me all at once.
If you're getting on that nil as a woman, hey, I'm proposing to a man.
No.
Can we just? I don't know if anyone remembers. I don't know if anyone remembers when Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop
that was
got on her kneel
right.
and proposed to Jimmy Jones or Jim Jack, whatever his name is, and you saw his face. He was embarrassed for her.
So you heard it there, yeah? Apparently, he's screaming ego. The girl said, all my feelings for him have just gone. You know what I don't understand? So check it, yeah? A lot of women, well, I'm not going to say a lot of women. We're talking about these women here now, yeah? So they've got a problem with what he said. Getting married wasn't on his agenda. And if he was with a girl who wanted to get married, if she wants to get married, then propose to him and they can get married. Now these girls had a big problem with that. Now me personally, I'm not really a marriage guy. I mean, it's the paperwork that I've got a problem with. I mean, once you get the government involved, I think it's a bit risky, but each to their own. These girls, as far as they're concerned, a man is the one that's supposed to propose to a woman, yeah? A man is the one that's supposed to get on his knee. That's the traditional way, yeah? But if I was to switch that around and say, okay, are you going to be the homemaker? Are you going to cook, clean and these sort of things? And these girls, they don't understand what they're actually saying. So on one hand, the traditional way, the man has to propose, the man has to get on his knee. But then what traditions are you coming with? It's okay, I'll wait. It's okay, I'll wait. Yeah, I didn't think so. This is the situation. Women ask for things, and then when you say, okay, well, in return for, they get triggered.
So you don't want to get married?
That's debatable right now. If I get married, it'll be mainly because of stability, and that's trauma. Trauma is telling me that stability is needed, and obviously there's a lot of benefits from getting married. Like, come on guys, let's think like monetary wise, you know what I mean, taxes and stuff like that.
Fuck off!
So if you notice the one girl as well, the girl in the blue, yeah? She said, yeah, marriage is important, man. Think about the financial aspects of it. Think about the financial aspects. Why do you think majority of men haven't got marriage on their to-do list anymore? If that's how you're thinking, if you're thinking, oh, think of the financial side of it, then this is why men aren't getting married. Men don't want to get married and sign that contract. For the simple reason is women get incentivized. You know, men don't want to Men don't want to get involved in that. I know a few guys, good jobs, but the child support system is killing them. Absolutely killing them. You know, the better job that you have, the more money that they take. And it's just criminal. I'm not getting involved in none of that. And if you are involved in that at the moment, then I do feel for you. I really do. But then you get those sort of men that you'll get into a situation where you've had a child for a girl. It wasn't the right girl. You've split up. Now you're a weekend dad. Some men aren't even a weekend dad. You're paying child support. And it was a bad situation. But then you see some man do the same thing again. So wait there. You've got a kid for a child. You've got a child for a girl who you're not with, yeah? There was no intention of getting married or anything like that. She's killing you for child support, yeah? And then the next woman that you meet, instead of doing things right, maybe engagement, you know, being with her for a length of time before you have kids, to go and have another kid, bro. Some people, yeah, don't deserve any sympathy. Some men don't think I'm just here bashing women. I hold everybody accountable for their actions. So if you're a man doing stupid stuff, then you've got to take your L's, man. You've got to hold her. And if you're a woman talking shit, then you've got to take your L's as well. I don't see how Scorcher was screaming ego. Marriage isn't on my to-do list. If I'm with a girl that wants to get married, then she can propose to me. You see, a lot of women want the tradition, but then they don't want the tradition when it comes to them. So, you know, a man must be traditional. Take me out on the first date, pay, be the provider, get on one knee, ask me to marry him, all this sort of stuff. Bro, ask these girls to make you a sandwich, yeah? Pure noise, bro, pure fireworks. Who do you think I am? Blah, blah, blah. Bro, you can't even get a sandwich out of these girls, yeah?
I think sometimes some of the issues that we see on social media just don't correlate to the things we experience in real life. Mm-hmm. Me personally, especially with black men nowadays, I feel like a lot of them are trying to understand the black woman's perspective, and, you know, the same way as we're trying to understand what goes on with them. So around me, I have more men who are trying to understand, trying to kind of work together and all that kind of stuff. So the stuff I see on social media just isn't reflected in my immediate surroundings.
What would an ideal date be?
What would an ideal date
For me, like industry.
I heard that people get flown out to like Paris for like a day or two just so we can have dinner.
Nah. None of them are wife material for me anyway. You got one of them talking about the financial aspects of marriage. Yeah, it's important. You got another one talking about how men and people basically are not in reality when it comes to dating. And this girl's talking about on a first date, she wants to be flown out to Paris for a dinner. Yeah, okay.
No. Can we just? I don't know if anyone remembers. I don't know if anyone remembers when Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop got on her nail and proposed to Jimmy Jones or Jim Jack, whatever his name is, and you saw his face. He was keen.
So this girl gave an example of Chrissy on Love and Hip Hop. Bro, don't use no Love and Hip Hop examples when we're talking about this situation, because Love and Hip Hop, bro, that is the most, that's just shit, bro. It's shit. Love and Hip Hop is not about happy families. It's not about love. It's about complete and utter foolishness, bro.
I love that so many Black women are being vocal, bold, and transparent about their experiences with marriage. And I even love that so many unmarried and child-free women, such as myself, are opting out of getting married and having children because we don't think that either are beneficial for our life path. So I celebrate all of you in speaking your truth and living out your purpose in the way that you intended for it to look like. So
marriage and motherhood. I love that Black women are opting out of marriage and motherhood. You see, this is why other communities are so strong. Other communities are so strong. I live in England, yeah, and you get like all different sorts of nationalities coming to the country. So in Liverpool, there's recently there's been a lot of Romanians that have come to the country, and I see how these Romanians operate. It's straight unity, and within a few years they've got shops and businesses, and they've got families. Unity. That's one thing that we don't understand. People like that putting out messages like that. You know, there was a time when there was a lot of strong black families in the community, and we used to get a lot done. You just have to do your research. I'm not a history teacher. I'm not here to give you that history. Anything you want to know nowadays, the information is there.
I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and this nigga got C's.
All right,
and
let
he's
me
making more money than me.
ask you this. Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less? Why do we have the expression, that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right, so I'm just saying...
Or lift heavy things.
Well, is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, why is responsibility with equality?
Because you gotta
I'm just trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the good.
Why do I have to do all the extra shit if I can't, why can't I just have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We should have equality, period. You see what I mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means, and I don't want you to keep going.
Fuck off!
Let me ask you a question. If you want equal privileges, should you not take on equal responsibilities? Like, if you want the privilege to have this certain pay, then you have to take on that certain work. Isn't that not common sense? Oh, bro. Where's the world going to be in 20 years with girls like that?
You strike me as the type of person who probably won't get married.
It will be the paperwork. I accept the marriage part. I don't like the throw in the big party just to put it on Facebook. I don't like the gender reveal, but I believe in having a strong relationship with a woman you care about, trusting her so much you would share your children with her, and taking care of her completely. And if that's the definition of marriage, I'm about it. As far as letting Uncle Sam get involved, no, not at all.
Potential in another brother's baby.